Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into a world where polished chrome meets some real historical grit.
Yeah, where high elegance sometimes needs, well, a bit of a push.
Exactly. We're talking about the African Concours d'Elegance 2025.
And for anyone picturing just, a standard sleek car show, you need to reset that image right away.
Definitely. A Concours d'Elegance is different.
Totally different. It's not really about speed, is it? It's about historical accuracy, authentic restoration.
And keeping the machine functionally preserved. That's key.
Precisely.
So our mission today is basically to capture the most, captivating parts of this event, especially that mix of rugged history and high style.
We want to get you right inside the atmosphere. Feel that shared passion.
And the sheer dedication of these owners, it's incredible.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is the lineup itself. It tells such a story about African motoring.
It wasn't just one type of car, was it?
Not at all. You had these symbols of resilience, almost like the classic Land Rover Series.
The workhorses.
Right, sitting right there next to a tiny, elegant Mini Cooper.
And things like the timeless Beetle. Everyone knows those.
Yeah, or the BenZ W124, known for just being incredibly reliable. It's such a mix.
That blend is really the core of it, isn't it? It suggests elegance here means something broader than just luxury.
Absolutely. A Land Rover Series, it's pure utility, but it holds its own.
It feels like a real celebration of the soul of motoring. The passion goes beyond just one type of vehicle.
Yeah, it connects motoring history across generations, across continents even.
Doesn't matter if it's British utility or German engineering.
Exactly. Every single machine is treated like this piece of living history it deserves to be.
Okay, let's talk scale. Because the spirit feels very local, very rooted, but the event itself, huge, global stage.
Oh, absolutely. It pulled in competitors, fans, from every corner of the world.
That immediately raises the bar, brings international eyes to the heritage being preserved there.
It does. But, and this is important.
In local showing.
Yes. The strength of the local participation, especially from Uganda, was massive.
They didn't just show up right. The source said they heavily took part.
Brought an impressive lineup, quality stuff, standing right alongside entries from all over.
That local pride driving this global showcase, that's essential.
It makes it personal, deeply rooted. And it highlights the universal appeal. You saw enthusiasts of all ages just pouring in.
All united by that shared love for these machines. Doesn't matter who you are.
Everyone's there for one reason.
Yeah.
Celebrate the cars.
Okay, now this leads to the part I find maybe the most revealing, because it contrasts the sort of glamour we imagine with the reality.
The dedication behind the elegance.
Exactly. We see the shiny end result, but the sources give us this incredible glimpse into the struggle.
Yeah, this is where it gets really visceral.
Yeah.
You read about some entries being so old, so fragile.
How fragile?
They could barely move under their own power. Think about that.
Wow.
To get these treasures to the venue, it actually needed a little teamwork and a good push.
I have to jump in here. Doesn't that kind of challenge the whole idea of elegance? If you need 3 people shoving it.
That's a fantastic question. And it's where elegance sort of shifts meaning. It's not just surface beauty anymore.
It becomes about the commitment.
Exactly. The struggle is the proof of the effort. Seeing a 90-year-old car, probably restored without easy access to parts.
Right.
Needing a push isn't a flaw. It's heroic. The judging doesn't penalize that fragility. The effort to keep it alive at all is what gets celebrated.
It really redefines success, doesn't it? And the age of some of these. Visually shocking, I bet.
Oh, yeah. We're not talking 70s classics here.
Yeah.
The sources mentioned a few that look like they'd rolled straight out of the steam era.
Steam era? What does that even look like? Brass fittings?
Probably. Brass, high narrow wheels, maybe engineering that predates, the modern assembly line entirely.
You realize you're preserving not just a car, but early 20th century tech.
Functional tech, hopefully.
And the dedication didn't stop once they got there, right? There was this ritual before judging.
Ah, yes, the final touches. That snapshot is perfect.
Yeah.
Owners waiting for inspection, still frantically rewashing, polishing.
Yes, every last speck off.
It's that ritualized respect for the machine,
Yeah.
They know the judges will be tough, so they meet that rigor themselves.
Worrying about one streak on the fender just moments before the big moment.
That's Concours standard. That final painstaking care elevates it from just an old car to exhibited history.
And that prep is vital because the judges, they mean business. Let's shift to the standouts, the machines that really caught the eye and that judging process.
Right. Even in a field packed with amazing cars, some always stand out. Sheer presence.
Like what?
The sources highlighted a majestic Cadillac. You picture that right away. American luxury, scale.
Big fins, maybe? Chrome?
Could be. And then a classic Rolls Royce, described as having boat-like grace.
Boat-like grace, I like that. Evokes a certain scale and elegance.
Definitely. And we absolutely cannot forget the bikes.
Right. Motorcycles were there too.
And the one mentioned was incredible, a rare gem from 1925.
1925. Keeping a motorbike from then running, let alone in Concours condition.
That's preservation at its absolute peak, nearly 100 years old.
The contrast is amazing, isn't it? The sheer size of the rolls versus the, minimal structure of a 1925 bike.
He shows the incredible breadth of history being honored.
Yep.
Utility, luxury, basic transport, it's all there.
Okay, let's dive into the judging itself. This is where you see how meticulous it all is.
Meticulous is the word. The sources stress. Judges left no detail unchecked. This isn't a quick walk around.
No cursory glance here.
No, it's like a forensic exam. They have to reward true, complete preservation. A shiny bonnet isn't enough.
They check the undersides, so judges are actually getting down on the ground.
Often, yes. Looking for authenticity, any corrosion, clean mechanicals. Then engines, exteriors, interiors.
And safety features. That's the detail that jumped out at me. Why check safety on, say, a 1940s car in an elegance contest?
Because it speaks directly to that functional authenticity we talked about. It's not enough for it to look right. It has to, as much as possible, function right, meeting the preservation standard for the whole machine.
Not just the shiny bits.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It verifies it's a functional artifact, not just a pretty sculpture. That depth gives the competition its weight, its prestige.
And after that intense inspection, the finale sounds quite beautiful.
It is a lovely tradition. Every single car parades over the ramp.
Each one celebrated.
Not just as a competitor, but as a moving piece of art. It's their victory lap.
The reward for all those hours, all that struggle.
Absolutely. It ties back perfectly to what we started with. This event is so much more than just a contest.
It's living history.
Living history and elegance constantly on display.
So our deep dive really shows this passion for motoring history is alive and kicking globally, but it demands extraordinary commitment.
You've got the global stage, the local heroes, the machines that barely run.
Yet they define elegance through sheer dedication.
Which leaves us, and you listening, with a final thought to chew on. If the judges are checking everything, undersides, safety features the bits you don't normally see, what does elegance truly mean here?
Is it just the surface? The paint job?
Or is it something deeper? Is true elegance found in that perfect functional preservation of both the historical form and those forgotten mechanisms?
Surface beauty versus preserved function.
Yeah. Consider which kind of machine you would ultimately consider timeless.